I am the John the Baptist of retirement planning. Man, I cannot wait to share with you this video I'm going to do when I get home. I just, looking at some BLS numbers, Bureau of Labor Statistics, I said, it just blew me away. I said, why is no one else talking about this? And no one else is talking about this because they don't read. They just don't read the literature. They don't read the resources. They just don't read. And other people don't talk about it because there's no money to be made for sharing the good news, the gospel. The gospel, of course, is the good news of the coming of Jesus, obviously. And then on top of that, the gospel of the retirement plan, the good news that you can retire. Now, can all people retire? No. Can the vast majority of people retire? Yes. How do we know? Because they are. They're done fine. But anyway, wait, but Josh, but about long-term care? Wink, wink. Oh, we're going to kill that one next. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe this. I'm reading this. I'm like, how is it I'm the only one talking about this stuff? I haven't read my man Andrew Biggs' book yet on retirement plan, on the retirement crisis that doesn't exist or whatever. I'm looking forward to reading that. Need to get a signed copy from him. I haven't read it yet. But there's no one else talking about this. No one that I'm aware of. And again, I don't watch that many financial YouTube channels. I just don't. I got better things to do with my time, like looking at conspiracy videos about the moon landing. But because you guys are here, and enough of you guys hire me as clients, I have the capability to read, and I read a lot. I'm just telling you, my wife gets pissed. So I look at this white paper PDF, and I'll print off like 54 pages of some economic treatise. She goes, you're wasting all this. You could just read on the PDF. For me, I got to read it. I got to need a hand. I got to hold my hand so I can highlight it. So fiction I can read on electric books. I don't care. The real stuff I can't. I can't read that stuff very well. I need a hard copy. Anyway, and I said, well, I can write that off to business expense, right? I mean, the paper and the ink, it's a business expense. You can write that off because literally it's a business expense. It helps me expand my business. Oh, by the way, I just saw a Cybertruck. I saw some guy in my neck of the woods. Where was that? Yesterday. I forgot where it was. At Starbucks. It was at Starbucks. He was driving a Tesla, but he had a bumper sticker on there that had Elon crossed out. It's just like, dude, are we at the stage where the red guards, you got to show your loyalty to the red guards by saying, yes, I drive a Tesla, but I'm not one of them. I mean, come on, man. It's so freaking stupid. Dude, we need a Pinochet to come back and rid us of these freaking terrorist scumbags that are, dude, do you not remember how bad it was? Like in the 70s, I was young. I was born in 1970, so I don't remember anything. But the Red Guards, the Marxists, do you not remember the Puerto Rican terrorists who bombed the Capitol building that Clinton pardoned, by the way? The weathermen, the weather underground with Bill Ayers and stuff. These were terrorists. And now they're in prominent positions in academia and government. It's insane to me. A lot of these people should be Pinochet in a helicopter, if you know what I'm saying. It's insane that we put up with these people. And yet we go after January 6ers and moms who don't like the freaking, or don't like pro-life. It's just insanity. Anyway, I don't know why I went on that tangent. Oh, because of Red Guards, the anti-Elon Musk. I got Tesla, but I don't like Elon. Anyway, so going back to spread the good news of retirement planning. It's me and no one else. I'd love to hear. Tell me your biggest critiques. I want to hear your biggest critiques. What has caused you the most concern about retirement planning? About your retirement? I would love to hear it. Put it in there. I want to hear from you. I got a very smart audience. Even people like Penelope are here. Very smart. You know what I'm saying? Marie, she's a bicyclist. She's still very smart. Most bicyclists and most people in California are not that smart, but Marie and Penelope are. But anyway, tell me your biggest concerns about retirement planning. I'd love to hear them. Because I tell you, man, when you see all the obvious evidence of the positivity, you're like, what is it that's keeping people at bay? I just don't get it. Look, I am self-employed, man, all right? Every month is a new month, which is scary because I don't manage money. I don't have this, basically annuitize my book is what the industry used to say. And I said, what the hell does that mean? He goes, oh, just put it in fee shares instead of commission shares. That way you don't have to keep getting new sales. I was like, okay, does that help people? Well, yeah, it helps people because they don't have to worry about you churning. I'm like, okay. I never, I mean, I got the context of the concept. Basically, once you get a certain base and you're charging 1%, you don't have to find new business. But it's like, I'm not sure that actually helps my client, because ultimately they're paying a hell of a lot more fees than a commission-based guy. But the argument would be, yeah, but you don't have to go out there and take time searching for clients. Now you just manage your portfolios of your investors. I said, yeah, but if you put them in index funds, or just put them in American funds, you really shouldn't be managing your portfolio. I mean, it's nothing to manage. I mean, once a year, maybe, once every 2 to 3. I got a guy the other day, he emailed me wanting, like, I don't know, like freaking quarterly meetings and stuff. I was like, no, that's no. He's like, I'm willing to pay your fee. I just want to know, how do you arrange your quarterly meetings? I said, dude, no, we don't do quarterly meetings here at Heritage Wealth Planning. There's nothing negative. There's nothing that needs to come up on a specific quarterly meeting base. No, that's just make work time, busy work time for people who are charging an asset under management fee to show that they're doing something. There's nothing that needs to be done on a quarterly basis. Now, if like I'm going to work with this lady today out in California, she just got laid off. Yes, that's a big event. That's a financial event. We got to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But on just a quarterly basis, no, that's dumb. Semi-annual basis, no, dumb. Annual, fine. Once a year, fine. And then if anything comes up, a financially dynamic or something like that, like a layoff or your mom died or something like that, yeah, absolutely. But we don't need quarterly meetings. Anyway, so just tell me what your biggest thresholds are in convincing you that you can successfully retire. I'd love to hear it, because again, as I'm self-employed, I have to deal with. I'm definitely not risk averse. Risk averse. I don't know what it is. I'm risky in my day-to-day living, but I'm very conservative on on how I manage my own wealth, on how I do things, because I'm like, dude, the one thing I don't want to be is stuck heavy under debt with no income coming in. That's not a good place to be. I do not want that. You know what I'm saying? So as such, I think that is risk averse, but yet I'm self-employed. You see what I'm saying? So it's I'm not against people saying I'm risk averse. I am risk averse. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on why retirement planning, or your retirement, seems to be just something that you can't attain. All right, God bless. Love your thoughts.